The three areas of training. Hi, my name's Dave, and welcome to The Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hasselman. If you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, share it on to people who may enjoy it, and subscribe. Today we are on January 27th. The three areas of training. There are three areas in which a person who would be wise and good must be trained. The first has to do with desires and aversions. That a person may never miss the mark in desires nor fall into what repels them. The second has to do with impulses to act and not to act, and more broadly with duty. That person may act deliberately for good reasons and not carelessly. The third has to do with freedom from deception and composure, and the whole area of judgment. The assent our mind gives to its perceptions. Of these areas, the chief and most urgent is the first, which has to do with passions, for strong emotions arise only when we fail in our desires and aversions. Epictetus, Discourses 3.2, 1-3a. Today, let's focus on the three areas of training that Epictetus laid out for us. First, we must consider what we should desire and what should be averse to. Why? Why is that? Why? So that we want what is good and avoid what is bad. It's not just enough to listen to your body, because our attractions often lead us astray. Next, we must examine our impulses to act. That is, our motivations. Are we doing things for the right reasons? Or do we act because we haven't stopped to think? Or do we believe we have to do something? Finally, there is our judgment. Our ability to see things clearly and properly comes when we use our greatest gift from nature, reason. These are three distinct areas of training, but in practice they are inextricably intertwined. Our judgment affects what we desire, our desires affect how we act, as our judgment determines how we act, but we can't just expect this to happen. We must put real thought and energy into each area of our lives. If we do, we'll find real clarity and success. Yeah, I like today's reading. It's something I think I actually kind of really needed to hear today, is kind of recognizing, like during the day, I work at a butcher's, and I work there right now kind of under the table, kind of part-time, and they wants to move me to full-time. The reason why I do it part-time and under the table at the moment is that I have the ability to work on my other things as well. It gives me the flexibility and the freedom to kind of work what I want to work. Going full-time, puts me in a position where I probably would have to work their set hours and kind of give up more of my that freedom I had. I'd have to give it up to kind of work full time and also to work over the table as well. And initially, like when he brought it up to me, I was like, I was almost ready to say yes without thinking about it. And then I was like, look, I'm going to need a day or two to think about this, because I didn't want my desires or the have-tos to kick in there. Like, I want to take the time and make the right judgment call. Like, we're planning on only staying in our little village here for another 3 or 4 months, or 3 months, 4 months, when our lease ends in June, and then we plan on going traveling. We're going to go to the U.S. in July, and then Canada for 2 weeks in August, and then come back to Dublin. So, right now it's like, all right, how much money I can make really quickly so that I can travel? How much can I get the online businesses and things going so when we are traveling, I can still make money? Does the butcher's, which is, in Selbridge, in one location, going to help me achieve that? For the short term, it's not great money, but it's okay, and it's okay-ish money. So I have to kind of recognize what my desires are, what my judgment, what the right judgment call is, and recognize when to act and how to act. And it's, and it's taking the right actions too that align with my purpose and goals. And I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. It seems like there's no like clear cut answer there, and like I'm afraid that if I try to put more into kind of the small business stuff, like I don't think I just haven't seen it pay off enough yet to like throw more energy, and I need to put more energy into it, but like I can't rest my finances on it if I've got to be making more than my base needs, because I've been living on the poverty line, plus enough to cover for the travel and everything else that's coming up. And I also want to get driving lessons, and there's other expenses that are popping out there that I need to earn as much money as I can as quickly as I can. It's just trying to understand what the best way to do that is. A little kind of a tangent this morning, but not that many of you guys watch this, so I'm using it as it's also my own part of my meditative journal. So let you know what's going on with me. But so the 3 areas of training, which do you think, which areas do you kind of work on for training? Do you see, are you working on your desires, on your kind of judgments, or your reason? Love to know in the comments below, and thanks for making it to 27 days. We've done a video straight, which is, I think, absolutely amazing. And so grateful for each and every one of you that do watch. Really do appreciate it. Really, 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 really do. Helps motivate me and keeps me going. But with that, I just want to wish you guys a great, if not better day.